Okay, para may reference ka din. So the recording in session, we're about to start our piano lesson. So before anything else, let me share you a presentation, a short presentation here. Hold on. Are you showing my screen? Are you seeing my screen right now?
Yes po.
Okay, can you read if you really can show or if you really can see my screen? What does it say?
Piano Basics Made Simple.
Okay, very good. So I made this course specially for you, just of course para mas maintindihan mo at saka para mas madali sa'yo, okay?
Opo.
Okay. Now, ang piano, you might be overwhelmed pagka nakita mo ang piano na maraming keys, no? Combination of black and white keys. Na-overwhelm ka ba sa dami ng keys? Wondering ano yung, or nagtataka ka ano ba yung dapat mong pindutin?
Medyo po, yes.
Okay. So, ang keys kasi, so it's just a combination of several octaves, no? So pag sinabi mong isang octave, it's composed of 12 keys, no? So itong nakikita mo rito is basically isang octave yan. Look at your keyboard. Can you distinguish ang isang octave?
Parang ganito po.
Yes, very good. Very good. How about and you could see yung repeating patterns, no?
Yes po.
Paulit-ulit lang yan. Kumbaga, it's a stack of several octaves, no?
Opo.
Okay? Alright, now, as a landmark, kailangan mo lang tandaan dito yung twins na sinatawag. Yung twin, yun yung dalawang black keys. And yung triplets naman, yun yung tatlong keys. So, ang isang grupo ng one octave, merong twin and triplets. Nakuha?
Opo.
Okay, magiging essential kasi yan, yang especially the twins, no? Magiging essential yan because yan ang magiging marker mo para makita yung mga notes sa keyboard. Kasi gaya niyan, yan nakikita mo niyan, wala naman siyang indicator ng notes di ba? Wala siyang indicator ng notes. It just says, yan lang yung keys na nandyan. I don't know kung merong nakasulat ba dyan. May mga notes ba nakasulat sa keyboard mo? Wala.
Wala po.
Wala. So, etong sinasabi kong twins and triplets, magiging marker natin yan. Okay? Sa susunod nating discussion para ma-determine mo yung notes. Kasi yung iba, ang ginagawa nila, nilalagyan nila ng sticker kada keys para ma-determine yung note. Pero sa atin, iba yung technique na gagamitin natin. And gagamitin natin yung marker which is the twin and triplets. Are we good?
Yes po.
Okay, next. So sa music, music only has 7 notes and they are represented by the first 7 letters of the alphabet. Okay, that is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now, once you're done with G, there's no H. There's no I. You'll be back to A. But in the case of piano, we'll start at C. Okay? Based on what I have explained, kung mag-i-start ka sa C, how would you sequence the notes? Starting from C.
C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Tapos C, D, E, F, G, A, B po.
Very good. So you will be back to C once you reach A, B. Kasi pagka sa C ka nag-start, C, D, E, F, G, then sabi mo A, B, di ba? Tama yon. Then back to C. Pero ibang octave na yon. Nai-connect mo ba yon doon sa una kong sinabi? Doon
Yes po.
sa octaves, di ba sabi ko nga may octave, which is yung isang set. Yung isang set, isang ganito, Nile. Di ba? Isang set, pagkatapos, pag natapos mo yung ah, isang sequence ng 7 notes, which is yung C, D, E, F, G, A, B, you'll be back to C. Pero that's already an octave. Pataas na siya or mas mababang version. Kumbaga, they are the same C, pero yung isa mas mababa, yung isa mas mataas. Okay, we'll find that out later. Any questions so far?
No po.
Okay. Alright, so ito na tayo. So look at the diagram here. Dito nakalocate yung C, D, E, F, G, A, B. So nakikita mo yung twin.
Dito
So,
po.
yes, yung twin, katabi nun is yung C. You see it here?
Yes po.
Ito yung twin, di ba? Ito yung twin. Parati niyang katabi ay yung letter C. Malinaw yon?
Apo.
Okay. Let me ask you to play all the C from your keyboard. Okay, very good. Very good. Okay. So, magkakasunod lang yan sa sequence ng C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Okay? So now, play all D, delta. Gagamit ako ng phonetics, Nile. Gagamit ako ng phonetics kasi baka mamaya magkakatunog yung D, yung E. So when I refer to C, I'm going to say Charlie.
Really. Apo.
Okay? D would be David or Delta. E would be Echo. F would be Foxtrot. And G would be Golf. A would be Alpha. B would be Bravo. And C would be Charlie. Okay?
Yes po.
Okay. Play or press all the Delta keys on Very good. Press the golf. All of the golf. Okay, very good. Bravo. Okay. Alpha. Okay, very good. Echo. Very good. And lastly, Foxtrot. Okay, very good, very good. So my question is it hard to remember the letters on the keys? What do you think?
Kind of po.
Kind of. But
Yeah.
using the marker or the twin marker, it will help you determine where the C is because that's the starting point. Okay?
Yes po.
Okay, so let's go ahead. Do you have any questions so far? Clarification?
No po.
Okay, let's continue. Okay, hold on. Oh, there you go. I can't. Hang on first, hang on first. Where? Okay. Okay. Now, we are going to be discussing the middle C. Because the middle C, like I said, the C is the starting point. But you cannot just start from any C on the keyboard because we understand that there are lots of C's, right? You agree that there are lots of C's on the keyboard. But you
Yes po.
cannot just start from any C's in there. So, what you need to do is to find the middle C. No? So, paano natin siya makikita? So, tignan mo doon sa third octave nung keyboard mo kung merong marker.
Wala pong marker.
Wala siyang marker. Okay. So, ang gagawin natin, hahanapin natin yung middle C. So, ang middle C, ito kasi yung pang fourth octave kung ang gamit mo ay isang complete piano, yung 88 keys. But since hindi 88 keys ang ano natin, ang gamit natin, it's on the third octave. Can you press the third octave C? There. That's the middle C, no? Okay. Can you press the C, the next C? Okay. High C na yan. High C na yan. So balik tayo dun sa unang C na prines mo. Okay, very good. That's the middle C. Can you pwedeng check ko nga yung keyboard mo dun sa may middle C. Pwedeng ilapit mo yung camera mo. Doon lang sa may middle C para lang ma-double check ko siya.
Wait.
Tapos ibalik mo mamaya sa ganong posisyon. Maganda yung posisyon kanina. Patingin ako. Kung saan ka pumapress. Sige. Okay. Pwedeng pakita mo yung pakita mo nga sa akin yung dulo sa left side. Okay, there you go, there you go. Yes. Yes. Tapos patingin ako dun sa dulo, pakilapit yung camera mo dun sa no, the other yung sa left side. Okay. Very good. Okay, tama. All right. Sige, balik mo na sa position yung camera. So always remember this is the middle C. Where the middle C is at again? Okay. Okay, good tayo ha. Any question about the middle C?
No po.
Okay, sige. Let's start. Let's continue, sorry. Okay. Eto na. So nakikita mo, meron tayong what do you call this? Numbering sa fingers. Nakikita mo ba yung numbers sa fingers?
Yes po.
Okay. So yung thumb ay number 1. Okay. Number 2 is the middle, the index fingers, no? Tapos number 3 is the middle finger. 4 is the ring. And the 5th finger is the pinky. Okay, gagamitin kasi natin ito dahil pag nagbasa tayo ng mga score or yung mga music sheet, nakalagay doon kung ano yung mga suggested finger na dapat mong gamitin to play certain notes. So, hindi siya pwedeng, ang piano hindi pwedeng kung ano lang ang fingers na gusto nating gamitin, yun lang. Pag ganun kasi ang ginawa natin, mahihirapan tayong tumugtog. Kasi magbubuhol-buhol yung fingers natin kung hindi siya maayos. Okay?
Opo.
Okay. Now, with that said, malinaw na tayo dito ha, sa left hand tsaka right hand.
Yes po.
Okay. With that said, okay. Kindly position your hand exactly as how you see on the presentation. Yan, ganyan. Parang may bola kang hawak na maliit. Parang meron siyang curvature. Okay, very good. I could see that tama yung form ng kamay mo. Okay. Now, ito tatandaan mo to, Nile, no? Yung yung first finger mo sa right hand, which is yung thumb. Yan parate ang naka-assign sa middle C.
Opo.
Okay. Pero meron niyang pagbabago later, lalaman mo yan, sasabihin ko sa'yo. So, are we good?
Yes po.
Okay. So, looking at the same illustration here. Okay, sige, position mo lang yung kamay mo. Yung right hand mo plays the melody area. Okay? That's the melody area. Kumbaga sa kanta, ito yung melody. And then the left hand plays the bass area. Okay?
Yes po.
All right. So, now let's go ahead and do some exercises. Okay, I need you to play the melody area starting from your first finger all the way to your fifth finger, starting from the middle C. And back. Okay, very good. And now I need you to play on the bass area, starting on your fifth finger on the left hand and back. Okay, very good, Niall. Okay, okay. Can you do both? Can you try to do both simultaneously? Very good. Okay, now let's have some exercise so we can develop the techniques on our fingers. So magpo-pull up ako ng timer dito. I need you to be doing that exercise for like 3 minutes. Okay?
Okay po.
Hold on. Can you still see my screen?
Yes po.
Okay. You see the timer here, Niall?
No po.
No?
No po.
How about now?
Not yet po.
Okay. Because I'm not sharing it. Okay, let me share it to you. How about now?
Yes po.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start the timer and you do the exercise, okay? Make sure that you do it slowly and accurately. We don't need speed as of yet, okay? We will deal with speed in some other time. Are you ready?
Both po, simultaneously, both hands?
Simultaneously.
Okay po.
Okay. So ready, 1, 2, 3, and go. Okay, stop. Okay, very good. Okay, I would like to share with you my feedback, but before I do it, I would like to ask, how was it? Mahirap ba?
Konti po, yes po.
Saan ka nahirapang part?
Medyo parang, yung itong dalawa pong finger na 'to, ito po tapos itong dalawa parang
Ah,
naaano po minsan.
I see. Oo, kasi first time mong ginawa ito, no?
Opo.
Okay. Tapos Nile, meron ka bang upuan na mas mataas?
Ah, meron pong ibang chair po dun na mas taller.
O mas taller, pwedeng yun ang gamitin mo. Kasi dapat medyo hindi ka parang parang nakaganyan yung kamay mo, no? Dapat
Opo,
yan parang, alam mo yun, as if you are parang doing computer, no?
sige
Or
po, yeah.
something. Pero sige, di bale, ano ba? Tawag dito, medyo tatagalan ba kapag pinalitan mo?
Hindi naman po, mga
Sige,
10
palitan mo.
seconds. Sige po.
Palitan mo siya yung medyo higher dyan.
Opo.
Okay. Sige, patingin nga ng kamay. Yan, medyo dapat higher pa rin, pero mas better to. This is much better kesa dun sa isa. Kasi yung isa masyadong mababa eh. Ano? Pero ito, sige, ito na muna gamitin natin. Okay. So let me give you my feedback. Actually, yung sa kamay mo, it is very consistent consistent yung pagpi-play mo, and it's your hands are very disciplined, no? Hindi mo siya napapansin na hirap siya. Since sabi mo sa akin, 'di ba hirap yung dalawang mo dahil first time mo siyang gawin. So, this is what I need you to do. So, pag wala tayong klase, this is how you would practice or warm up. For 3 minutes, you will do this exercise, okay? My advice is, kung wala ka rin naman ginagawa, you do it daily kahit mga 3 minutes para ma-stimulate yung
Yes po.
yung hands mo, okay?
Opo.
Alright. So ngayon, let's continue with our discussion, no? Let me share you my screen one more time. Okay, nakikita mo yung screen ko, yung melody area and bass area?
Yes po.
Okay. Now we are going to proceed with the grand staff. So a staff is basically composed of 5 lines with 4 spaces. Dito nakasulat yung notes, no? Dito nakasulat yung notes na ipi-play mo sa piano. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, bali yan ang magiging guide mo. Parang siya yung map mo in order for you to play the notes. Pwedeng nakalagay dyan sa line or sa spaces. Siya magsasabi sa'yo. Okay?
Yes po.
Okay, let's continue. Okay. So, with that said, meron tayong dalawang clef. And ang first natin is yung treble clef. Yung treble clef, remember the melody area?
This po.
Okay, yung melody area, yun ang naka-assign sa treble clef. So, yung lahat ng notes na makikita mo sa treble clef ay tutugtugin mo sa melody area using your right hand. Are we good?
Yes po.
Okay. While ang bass clef naman, ito ay ang bass area. Okay? So bass area using your left hand. Question so far?
Wala po.
Okay, let's continue. Tapos ngayon, sa mga notes naman, itong itsura ng mga notes. So we have the quarter note, the half note, and whole note. May idea ka na kung ano yung quarter note, half note, and whole note?
Yes po.
Okay. So can you tell me what do you know about these notes?
Yung quarter note po parang, yun nga po, 1 count, yung half note 2,
Correct.
yung whole note 4 po.
Okay. Let's try, let's do a knowledge check, no? How would you play a quarter note on a middle C? Very good. Half note? Okay. Tama yan, pero make sure Nile, make sure na hindi magkasing haba yung quarter note tsaka half note. Kasi maraming nafo-fall into that mistake, ano? Akala nila they are playing half note kasi pinapatay kaagad nila yung note, no? So half note should be like one, two, one, like 10. While, yeah, while quarter note is 10, 10, yan, something like that. Okay, can you play me 4 quarter notes on a middle C? Okay, very good. How about 4 half note on a middle C? Okay, very good. That's it. That's it. So yung note, siya ang nagsasabi kung gaano mo kahaba ipi-play ang certain note. Okay? How about whole note? Play me 4 whole note on a middle C. Very good. Awesome. Awesome. Very good. Okay, let's continue. Okay, yung rest naman, it's the same, para siyang yung duration niya is the same like notes. Pero ito kasi, ito yung parang pahinga or titigil ka doon sa particular area ng musical piece. Say for example, may dalawang quarter note, tapos may nakita kang quarter rest, ibig sabihin nun, magpo-pause ka ng kasing haba ng isang quarter. Same thing with half rest and whole rest. Kumaga parang magpo-pause ka lang.
Opo.
Okay. And then, itong itsura ng quarter rest. Quarter rest has 1 count. Half rest has 2 counts. Para siyang hat. No? Para siyang hat yung half rest. Tapos yung whole rest naman, 4 counts yan. No? 4 counts. Tapos para siyang hat na nakabaliktad. Ngayon, pag nasa clef siya, itong itsura ng, itong nasa kaliwa, ito ang half rest. At ito namang nasa kanan, this one is the whole rest. Ito yung whole. Ito yung half. Understood?
Yes po.
Okay. Okay, let's continue. Okay. So let's start with the first note na babasahin mo, which is yung middle C. Yung middle C, tingin ka muna dito sa right, itong right muna ang simula natin. This one. Ito lang muna. So yung middle C, ang itsura ng note niyan is like this. Okay?
Yes po.
Siya nakalabas, clef on, parang ano siya, dun sa labas ng clef. Ayan ang middle C. Okay. Pero kapag ka nakita mo siya dito na ganito, ito kasi middle C din to, Nile. Middle C din to. Kaya lang, mas malapit siya sa bass clef. If that's the case, that is when you will use your left thumb to play this note. Okay? So, can you show me Can you play 4 quarter notes doon sa middle C na nasa G clef? Okay, do the same thing kung ang middle C naman ay nasa bass clef. Okay, I'm sorry hindi ko masyado makita yung ano mo. Okay. You are playing the C bass, Nile. What I'm referring to is the same middle C. Same note. Pero gagamitin mo. Yan. Exactly. Can you do that? Okay, very good. So that is when, kapag ka nakita mo itong note na to, itong middle C na to, ay malapit na nandito sa sa bass clef. Kasi ganito yan eh. Babalik ko lang dun sa no. Ito, nakikita mo tong stuff na to?
Yes
Nakikita
po.
mo tong stuff na to, di ba?
Apo.
Yung gitna nito, imaginary, yan ang middle C. Yan ang middle C. Ngayon, pag nakita mong malapit yung middle C sa G clef, right hand or right thumb ang gagamitin mo. Pero kapag ka malapit sa bass, left thumb ang gagamitin. Malinaw?
Apo.
Okay. So, we have less than a minute, no? Gagawa ulit ako ng meeting room. Okay, pause muna tayo or you can take let's take a break, like 2 minutes break. You can drink some water or any refreshment. Okay?
Apo.
Okay, gagawa ulit ako, mag-join ka ha. Join ka dun sa meeting room.
Yes po.
Sige.